when you load the game, it'll tell you when the actual release is coming out. So I've not really checked today when that is, but it should be soon. Okay, will everybody be happy if I do this now? Is that okay with everybody? It does mean I'm gonna have to fucking put pumps down here now to gather up CO2 like this guy's doing. But that's not the end of the world, I suppose. We've got a lot of warnings, by the way. What's all this? Unreachable bed 4. Oh. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, folks. You okay? Everybody's fine. Come on. Get rid of that tile and get out. We need to come and collect some of this water before it's too late. This is actually dormant in 25 cycles, and then it's actually dormant for 50 cycles. That's not good. Shit. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this oil pumped out in time. What's on this circuit? 2040. 2040. Bollocks. What's on this one? 960. Tell you what we'll do. I'm probably going to want a full circuit down here. So I'm going to run this down. We'll get this laid in now before I forget. So we'll be hopping over there. And I'll do this with an 8. We'll get all you coming down here. I don't know which circuit to run down. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat. Sideshow Bubbly. Bubbly. Yokoski, love stream, Strams. Can I gander at your oxygen production for a sec? Of course you can. We've got electrolyzers up here, buddy. So these are our electrolyzers. They're just pumping out shitloads of oxygen and hydrogen. And then we've got pumps above and pumps below that send the gas through mechanical filters, which is these things here. These separate out the hydrogen and the oxygen so that our hydrogen goes down one pipe and our oxygen all goes into the base through various pipes. And then it enters the base through these little vents that I've got sort of dotted around the place, and these vents are basically cooled with a Weezwort so that we get nice green temperate oxygen hitting the base. So it's at like 20 odd degrees. And when it's too cold, the doors open and no more temperature comes through. So there you go. It's a pretty simple little build. We don't actually cool the oxygen in the room, we cool it when it hits the base. And that way we sort of regulate the base temperature a little bit and we get sort of a reasonably temperate base, which is pretty sweet. I like it. Okay, let's get these liquid blocks done. But yeah, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. By sealing the bottom of the base, pressure will build up inside the base to a point where no more O2 gets pumped into the base, so all surplus goes to the suits. Also, putting a pump on the manual filter on the bottom, circulate the base O2 and pump out any nasty gases would be smart. Yeah, that's what I'll do, Camo. You've seen me do this hundreds of times on stream. Come on, you know that I know to do this stuff. Just sometimes I don't want to. There is a difference. And what I normally do is have a pump on a sensor, like a clock sensor, so that I don't have to think about it. And I'll put it on a clock sensor for like 1% of the day or something like that, and it'll pump for like 6 seconds and then go off. That's what I normally do. We'll probably do the same thing in a minute. Well, you know I know this camo. Come on. It's just where to put a pump. I could probably put a pump on either side. I'll put like a pump down here and a pump here maybe, because they're going to be the place where it collects. But we can do that. That's no biggie. That's no biggie. You're totally right what you're saying, guys. I'm not disputing what you're saying at all. I just sometimes can't be arsed. Okay. We need more liquid being pumped through. Damn, your life's taking so long to read the chat. I'm sorry, Camo. I'm sorry. Need to head out and enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you very much, Lee. Take it easy, buddy, and thank you again for the follow. Any problems you have, any questions, come and ask, genuinely. I may play like a noob, but we do actually know what we're talking about here. So anything you need to know, just ask. Is the Mark II preview worth making a base? Not for me, but if you want to tinker with the new stuff, you should go for it, definitely. We had a quick look at it on the day it came out, and we had a look on stream. Personally, I don't like playing the pre-releases too much because they're often very buggy. I've said this many, many times, but I like to generally wait until there's been a few hot fixes and they've got a lot of the dafter bugs out of the way. Because there's lots of silly bugs at the minute, like invisible dupes and stuff like that, which shouldn't really be there. So I'd rather wait. But if you want to play with the new critters and stuff, definitely. The only thing is you need to be very aware that it's subject to change. You know, anything that you see in the pre-release could be totally different when it actually goes live. That's just something you need to be aware of. Right. Right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We will... I've really made a mess of this wiring here. It really doesn't need to be like this. But I've put my wiring inside the room like a noob, so I can't really change it too easily. I can change it, but it's going to leave debris in the room. That pisses me off. So... I kind of want to connect this to... Connect these two up, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, fuck it. So if I'm mumbling a lot, it's because I'm being indecisive about what to do with these wires. We're coming down here somewhere. Come straight down this ladder. I'm going to need a full circuit down here for when we start actually dicking about with boiling stuff. I'll need a circuit for pumps. So I figured we may as well do this. Let's straighten this up so it doesn't look too inept. That should be fine. Our Puffed. How's he doing? Is he ready? Is he hatched? He's here! Okay. That is good. Right, let's turn this off. And let's turn this off. Let's see if we can get him over there, which he's going to now. We're still waiting for slime. Let's turn these on again. Let's get somebody to come and deliver some slime. I'm getting an excess of water now, which is good. Very nice. Okay, now he's in there. We need to toggle this off for a minute. Wait, that's the wrong. Switch it together. This doesn't have any automation. Fuck. need a switch to toggle this off so we can let some of this water drain away. We've also got another puffed egg. Hooray! Let's get another one laid. Or hatched, rather. Right, we'll turn this off and hopefully he'll float up here. I wonder if the deodorizer's bugging it. Because the deodorizer's cleaning a lot of the oxygen that's coming out of it. But hopefully he'll make his way up here. And then we'll get into this one. Okay. So let's sweep some of this crap out. And I'm going to put a little switch on here. I should have done this sooner. We'll put a hydro switch made of gold there. And we'll just stop the water circulating for a minute. No problem at all. No problem at all. Save me. I didn't get to see the stream that day. To be honest, they didn't do that much in the dev stream. They couldn't show a lot of the stuff because I think the build that they were playing on wasn't quite ready. So there was a lot of things that were broken. They couldn't show very much of the critters. A lot of the new critters aren't fully implemented yet, as in they're broken as fuck. So there's not really too much you can see. You can have a look at the buildings. We did do this on the, I think it was the last Oni stream. If you have a look on YouTube or Twitch, the VOD should still be up there, and you can actually see the. I think we played with it for about an hour at the start of the stream, just looking at some of the new buildings and stuff. But a lot of the critters aren't fully implemented. They're still very broken or don't have the right outputs and stuff. Some critters like starving, they're not eating, and all sorts of weird stuff's happening. Why are they not building this? Oh, I know why. All my farmers were trapped down here when I built this. Okay, fine. Get rid of that tile and get out. Get out. This is now done. That's fine. Let's get this sealed up. It takes so long to get anything done building wise on this side. Sucks, right. Whatever. I need this oil to be gone so we can break into this quickly. Start getting some of this water off. So if we can get this done now, I'm assuming they've pretty much done the wire. Some bits have not been done. Got too much priority 9 stuff. Far too much priority 9 stuff. How's our puff get out? He's still not moved up here. Let's get a quick mop command in up here. This is not ideal, but we'll get all this mopped up. And then we'll slap a door in here. Avagane, welcome back, buddy. How are you, mate? That base. Yes. We've got quite a big in here. Quite a big one at the minute. Right, open that. Let's turn this off and let's see if he naturally just goes up there first. He might not do. We'll slap a mechanised door in here. And we'll put a bit of automation on it. Oh, shit. Don't be a dangus. Don't be a dangus. Come here. Get in here. Go in here. Come on. Okay, this is not ideal. Stop doing that. He's in! Son of a bitch. He's out. Okay, we need to trap him inside. We need to trap him inside and then get both of these in here, ideally. This guy's a jerk. But we'll just leave him. We'll get him trapped at some point. It'll be fine. Okay. What else are we looking at? We should really get the sleep wheat farm up and running at some point. How much polluted water have we got, by the way? Fair amount. Okay. What's the oxygen like out in the wild? The world's getting pretty oxygenated. A lot of it is polluted oxygen, but it's still oxygen, to be honest. That's not too bad. Okay. I'm not going to bother with any automation on here, to be honest. I think we're just going to dump it all straight in here. We should be using oil at a reasonable rate for different things. I'm going to put this one here to a lower priority. It's like a 6 or something. And we'll scale these up a little bit now as well. The room should be balancing out a bit more in temperature now, I think. What can I do about cooling this room? I honestly thought this would work, but it just is not at all. I'm not producing enough water. Cool the room down enough. Alphanetics, good evening. How's it going? Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. The amount of water we're passing through here is just not enough to cool down these generators. So even if we've got a constant supply of petroleum like we have now, these few packets of water that are going through are just fuck all. That is disappointing. We are pumping oil out down here now, which is something. So we'll leave that running. I do want to keep an eye on these pufts as well, make sure we try and get them captured. Speaking of which, this one's gone rogue. So we probably have to get him caught again. Your new plane only reached max cycle 113 today, that all my duplicates died of starvation. Oh dear. Happens to the best of us, Alpha, don't worry about it, mate. Just keep playing, keep trying. What sort of foods were you using? Were you using anything in particular, or were you just using whatever you could find, or what was your plan? Okay, if we can get this turned on, we can move this puffed. turn this one off now. Hopefully he'll come over here. And then if we try doing this and turning this off, see if we can get him up here. There's loads of polluted oxygen up here. There we go. So now he's trapped, which is good. We'll make sure that's a crazy number. And then if we open... Oh, he's gone. We open this. Let's try and get them all on the same side. Let's open this, see if he'll fly over. Come on. Go. We did it! Hooray! Right, so that's our 3 for this side now. You wouldn't believe it, but that's actually this side done. So we've now got our 3 pufts over on this side. We need 3 more for this side, and then this is done. I don't need to look at it anymore. That will be great. So, here's 1. We should have another egg in here, so there's 2. I might as well start this water going again. Start you going. And we'll get you pumping. Ah. Beautiful. Okay, that's that done. Has this been built yet? No. Can you build this, please? It is literally priority 9. I think I might just knock out this middle bit for now. I think we'll do that. I'll cock up my suits a little bit, but I think it needs to be done. Oh wow. This is a big old ball of heat down here. Nice. There we go. Cool. Okay, you all starting to be happy campers now. The problem is I can't get rid of this oxygen down here because my dupes aren't actually using suits. So it ain't going to go anywhere. I just need to increase the pressure. Now I can do that with this thing. But honestly, I'm thinking about giving this its own pipe. Yeah, I think we should do that now, actually. So... temperature's this, 24 degrees. Because I can't back up this pipe, so this is my natural gas gens. Poop boy, got. We got him, we got him. Do I want to give this its own pipe? Because the petrol gens were meant to be giving me an excess of carbon dioxide, but they're just not, because they're not running properly. Which blows. Absolutely blows dick. I've not got any water in here. The system's now completely deadlocked until this gets more cooling. Now, I could fix that with a Weezwort, but as you know, I've got no Weezworts. I wonder if I should have put some polluted ice in here or something. Got some janky tank physics here. Got a trapped pocket of carbon dioxide that's got nowhere to go, which is beautiful. See, I wanted today to do another petrol gen build down here, but honestly, the way this one's worked, don't think I'm going to. So I think we might fuck that off altogether and start looking at this stuff down here instead. I think that's what I want to do. So, with that in mind, let's start digging some more of this crap out. Because, holy balls, that build does not work. People are going to get stranded here. before I actually dig too much more of this out, I think I'm going to drop this lava out. Just for the hell of it. I'll do a little save actually, because this could be catastrophic. It's going to be a lot of natural gas, but the natural gas, in fairness, should make like a buffer between my carbon dioxide and oxygen. Oh, it's just instantly turned into igneous. I'm surprised. We're just making an igneous rock fountain. There's the petrol. There's the natural gas. There it is. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Take a wheeze walk from the steam vent. Take one of these. What are you doing? We could take one of them, I suppose. All these conveyor rails are empty, but my conveyor isn't running. The loader. The loader is full. There's some fucking weird bugs in this game at the minute. Right, all these conveyor rails are empty, I think. My receptacle is filled with snow. Interesting. Let's put snow in here and empty the receptacle. That's weird. These are all empty. Fucking no, honestly. What the hell? Well, they're loading up again now and we're melting some ice. That's fine. All these are empty. I don't know why that throws up. Must have been save and load or something. Bit weird. Yeah, we still do have the liquid lock down here, so we could get a wheeze walk quite easily, I suppose. I think we could use, honestly, we could use one in the petrol gen room. One in the petrol gen room, maybe one in the refinery. Can't even fit a wheeze walk in here. It's too compact. Fuck. Right, let's take some of these. We're using ice predominantly on this anyway, so until the ice runs out, we will steal some of these. We'll take one for now anyway. Yeah, we can get up there. We'll have this loader active for like 3% of the day. And that'll mean that the slime can build up, hopefully. The only thing is, these receptacles don't actually hold all that much, I don't think. So we're probably just going to need to put a sweeper arm or something here as well. But this should toggle on in a second, and it should start moving stuff down the line. It'll sublimate a little bit depending on how much pressure there is outside, but then we get our slime in here, which is fine. So what I now want to do is put a compactor down. We'll put a compactor Don't have much space here, really. Slightly compacted there. Jesus, I know this circuit up here is really tapped already. But I think we need a sweeper arm. Put him there. Boop. That should be fine. Don't hardly any polluted oxygen there anymore, which sucks a little bit. Got 11 kilos per tile in this room, so there's quite a bit in there still, but as soon as you get more pufts in here, it is going to go very quickly. Hopefully we'll get this puff there and then we can wrangle them with the others. Why have people got unreachable beds? Oh. Okay, now that this is built, we'll get this sealed up, and then we'll split these rooms again. So let's do water in that one, crude oil in this one. Oh shit, actually don't do that yet. Need to get this tile done first. Please do this tile first. There we go.